After vampires and werewolves, now we come to the third type of horror monster that has given us chills for decades. These are the unfortunate undead, the ones that are dead but still walk. These are zombies, whether caused by possession, a viral strain, or another type of parasite. Seeing a living thing that once died and rise up again with bloodthirsty fury and hunger is terrifying. So here in this video we will do just that and terrify you with the biggest undead zombies ever seen in live action movies and TV shows. Let's get to it. At number 10 we have the Marauder. The Marauder in Evil Dead Rise, a movie of 2023, is a nightmarish fusion of bodies and limbs, a manifestation of the Deadites' malevolent power. This grotesque abomination forms when multiple victims are possessed and merge into a single abomination. It moves with a disjointed, unnatural agility, driven by a thirst for torment and destruction. Its appearance is a horrifying mass of flesh, blood and twisted limbs, making it a truly fearsome sight. At number 9 we have the Bloater. In the Last of Us TV series, the Bloater is one of the most terrifying forms of the infected. These monstrous creatures are the result of prolonged infection by the cordyceps fungus, leading to a grotesque transformation. Covered in thick fungal armor that renders them almost impervious to conventional firepower, bloaters are slow but incredibly strong and dangerous. They can rip apart their victims with brute force and throw spores that cause severe damage and infection. Number 8. The Walker King. The Walker King in the Walking Dead TV series represents a unique and horrifying element of the zombie apocalypse. It was also a kind of a rip-off from the Rat King of the Last of Us franchise, but since the latter hasn't yet appeared in live action, we just have to make do with this one. This abomination is an amalgamation of various zombies somehow fused together and working in unison to catch victims, like the Marauder but with no intelligence. Number 7. Zygote. The Zygote from the 2017 short film of the same name, made by Neil Blomkamp, is a terrifying amalgamation of human bodies and mechanical parts. Set in a dystopian future, this creature is the result of an experiment gone wrong. It moves with unnerving terror, driven by a single-minded purpose to assimilate more bodies into its mass. The appearance is a nightmarish fusion of human limbs, heads and machinery, making it a truly disturbing entity to watch. Number 6 we have the Executioner. The Executioner Magini from Resident Evil Afterlife of 2010 is a towering and fearsome bioorganic weapon created by the sinister Umbrella Corporation. This monstrous being wields an enormous axe hammer capable of cleaving through steel and flesh with relative ease. Standing over 9 feet tall, its body is heavily muscled and covered in chains and hooks, adding to its intimidating presence. At number 5 we have the Giant Licker. The Giant Licker is also a bioorganic weapon created by the Umbrella Corporation and was seen in Resident Evil Retribution of 2012. This is a horrifying evolution of the standard Licker creature from the Resident Evil series. Enhanced by the T-virus, this massive monstrosity possesses the same grotesque features, which is exposed brain tissue, elongated tongues, and razor-sharp claws, but on a much larger scale. Its incredible size and strength makes it an unstoppable force, capable of tearing through walls and vehicles with ease, which means when this creature hunts you, escape is an impossibility. Number 4. The Giant White. The Giant White in Game of Thrones is an undead behemoth resurrected by the Night King to serve in his army of the dead. Once a formidable giant of the Free Folk, this creature's reanimated form is even more terrifying. Its immense size and strength, combined with an unyielding nature of the undead, makes it a devastating force on the battlefield, especially against the Northerners and the Night's Watch. The Giant White's decaying flesh and glowing blue eyes are a chilling reminder of the Night King's power and the existential threat posed by the White Walkers and their White Army to the Seven Kingdoms. Number 3. William Burkin's Last G-Form. In Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City of 2021, William Burkin transforms into a tyrant after injecting himself with the G-virus. This mutation results in a grotesque and powerful creature, a far cry from his human form. Burkin's tyrant form is characterized by his enormous size, enhanced strength and resilience. His body mutates grotesquely, sprouting additional limbs, eyes, tentacles, and creating a horrific visage. At number 2 we have the Kipo. The Kipo, appearing in Resident Evil the final chapter of 2017, is a bioorganic weapon created by the Umbrella Corporation. This grotesque creature resembles a giant bat with a humanoid torso, and its body is covered in a tough leathery exoskeleton. It attacks with ferocity, using its sharp claws and powerful wings to dismember and incapacitate its victims. It also has a very deadly tail with something like mandibles and talons at the end of it. The creature's eerie high-pitched screech and nightmarish appearance makes it a unique horror element to the series. And the biggest zombie we have ever seen in live-action movies and series is actually a dragon. Yes, Viserion. Undead Viserion, also known as the White Dragon, is a terrifying addition to the Night King's army in Game of Thrones. Once a majestic dragon belonging to Daenerys Targaryen, Viserion was resurrected after being killed by the Night King. Transformed into an undead creature, Viserion's scales take on a chilling blue color, and his once fiery breath becomes a stream of destructive blue flame. This white dragon's presence dramatically shifts the balance of power, allowing the Night King to finally breach the wall and advance his undead forces into the realms of the living. And so with that, we come to the end of this video. If you like this one, then watch this other one too, and do check out our channel for other horror content. We might just have things you haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.